and 2 and 1.
What's up, headliners? Welcome back to our channel. For today's video, as you can tell by the title, I will be telling you why I no longer roll pop at shows. Now I just drink. That is all I do, and let me tell you why. So I'll start all the way from the beginning. I went to my first escape back in 2016 or 17, and I don't remember the year, but it doesn't matter. I don't count that as my first rave because it was just terrible experience, everything. And I didn't even pop back then. I was so against drugs and drinking and smoking, like that was a nun, surely. So anyways, I did it. I went, I didn't really like it, and then my friend who did it, I was very upset with, and I just ditched him, and I no longer heard from them again. That's how much I was against it. And then I honestly do not remember the first time, to be honest with you, but I will tell you that my most favorite feeling of that activity was EDC Las Vegas on the third day. And boy, let me tell you, I felt like I was flying. It was so fun, like it felt great. And then we came back from Vegas to California. We came back on Tuesday, and that's where things hit the ceiling hit the fan. I don't know what I'm saying. That's when things went downhill. I hated the come down. It was terrible. That whole week of being back at home, I was depressed. I was crying. I was just very sad. Like, I would just start crying for no reason at all. And then also another effect that it took on me was during that time I was an expo at my restaurant job. And if you don't know what an expo is, let me just give you like a brief summary. So an expo is basically the middleman between the kitchen and the servers, and the servers. So when a server puts in their food, I have a big screen of every single food order put in, and there would be times where we would have like 50 tables, not single orders, but 50 tables. So if there was a family of 10, that was one order. So anyways, as an expo, I had to make sure that the food that was on the window matched what was on the screen, and that also every single person at a table would get their food at almost around the same time. So it was like a very fun but very, like, you have to be hands-on job. So my performance after I came back from EDC just went down. Like, I would just have a lot of memory. I would just have like a lot of blanking memory, like I would just stare at the screen sometimes. Like, just went down. I felt stupid. Like, that's probably the best way to put it. I just felt dumb, and I hated that. So not only was I depressed, my work performance went down. And also, let me tell you that for literally like a whole month or so, I would have these very bad nightmares, and it was very scary. It was like very demonic, like demon, lucid dreaming kind of nightmares. And I know that was linked to it because EDC wasn't the only time. That was just probably my worst come down, and it was scary. So that would happen. I've noticed that would happen like every time I popped. I just hated it. So I slowly started to like cut it back, and just little by little. And then what else? Oh, and then also another thing that did it for me was I see people overdo it all the time. When you're at a festival, it's bound to happen where you just see people overdo it all the time, and I just hate how they look. Not to be mean, I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone, but I just think they look so dumb being like, oh, okay, sorry, I don't want to offend anyone, I'm sorry, but I'm just telling you my personal thoughts. I hate seeing people at a very good set just being stuck. And I'm saying this because this happened to me at Heart Summer, Dylan Francis. and what's his name, Diplo. It was probably like, I know it was a really good set because I heard it after, but during that set I couldn't dance. I was just standing there and I was stuck. And whew, I'm just going off, I'm sorry. I hated it so much that I couldn't enjoy the music as much as I wanted to because I couldn't. And then I started going to, like, I went to more shows after that, and I saw how people looked doing that, and I hated it. It disgusts me. And I hate seeing people like rolling their necks and rolling their eyes, and it's not me. I hate it so much, but I still go to all these festivals because I really enjoy the music. So that's one thing. And I'm just rambling on, okay? So yes, it did feel good at the moment, but now looking back at it, I hate it. And if you do it, I don't hate you, don't worry, but I just wouldn't partake in that anymore. So I don't like how people look. And also this one time at Nocturnal, when this girl, she was rolling so hard, she literally bumped into me with all her weight because she couldn't hold herself up, so she like bumped into me. And I was not in a good mood at the time, so I grabbed her and I pushed her away. And then her boyfriend kind of got mad at me, but I was just not having it. And that's all because she overdid it. She was rolling. And yes, I probably was in the wrong by pushing her, but like, if you're gonna do something, at least know your limit. Don't push your limit, because then it's not enjoyable for anyone. It's a waste of money if you black out, end up in the medical tent, and you paid like $200–300 for a festival ticket. So it's just really not a good thing. So that is why I no longer roll or pop at shows, and I probably never will again. No, I'm not saying probably, I will never do it again. I do drink, as you can tell in my videos and my vlogs. I like to drink and just feel good and have a good time. Drinking makes me like dance and not be shy, just like anyone else. Makes me not be shy, and then I'm very more talkative with people. And I'm not saying that I need it, but I do it because it helps me like loosen up, get out of my shell at these festivals. I just, obviously I don't overdo it. I thankfully have learned my limit. Like, if I feel buzzed, I'm like, okay, no, I'm good for today. And that's how it should be. I think once you feel good, you should stop and then just enjoy the moment. Don't try to take in more, whether it's alcohol or other things. That's pretty much it. It's just a random video that I thought I'd share with you all. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, headliners. Have a great rest of your day. Please don't drink and drive, and stay safe wherever you go. Bye.